Okay, I have a battle with Tofu, who is the E4 at Midnight Moon, and here we go. I got Typhlosion, he's got his Jirachi. Now he's gonna U-turn out and be faster than me, which I'm really pissed off about, because Typhlosion with the Choice Scarf is pretty fast. And he switches out to a Heat Trap, which obviously absorbs my overheat. So I have to switch out to my Slowbro. And Flamethrower does like a good amount, but not enough to kill me, obviously. But that was a good amount. So he explodes, and I am so happy I missed Quick Slack off right now. Because, oh wait, I'm gonna die. Or not. I don't die. It's awesome. And me not dying was like great, because he just blew himself up for no reason, and I just gained all my health back basically. So with that, I am able to move on to his Latios, and he names all his people Buddy, which is really annoying because you don't know who he's switching in. Anyway, he uses Thunderbolt on my switch into Registeel, and it doesn't do that much, and he sees that. So I'm going to just set up Stealth Rocks, and I just heal with leftovers. And he Stealth Rocks too, but I'm ahead of the game here, so I'm gonna T-Wave him. And I have Ice Punch, which will probably do nothing to him, but you know, Registeel's pretty weak on offense, but I go for it anyway, and it does like nothing. And he T-Waves me, and it's not really that good, looking good for me and my Registeel. But I've got full health, so it's not a huge problem. He still serves as a wall, and he sends in his Jirachi, which I Ice Punch, and I'm hoping for freeze hacks. Because if you ask him, I've gotten so many freeze hacks with this Registeel, it's ridiculous. On an Ice Punch, yeah. So he Fire Punches me, and it does like all of nothing. And he doesn't want to activate Blaze with the U-turn, so I just go for the Overheat. And he doesn't U-turn, he just does a regular switch out. And that was smart on his part, because if I had Overheat and Blaze activated, I probably would have done a lot more damage. And I send in my Cyanite to take the hit. And you know what? He tricks me, which takes away all the speed I have now. But now he's stuck on Trick, so you know, no big deal, except for the fact that I kind of guessed nothing. I just went for the Night Slash to try and take that thing out, but Night Slash does all of nothing. So I switch in my Slowbro, who I hope could take a hit, but U-turn's pretty strong, but not that great. So I figure I could slack off this damage. But then he switches in his Scizor, who's got a stabbed U-turn, and he's gonna do his little U-turn barrage, which he just keeps U-turning to other people who can U-turn, and he takes out my Slowbro with a stabbed U-turn. Bummer, but you know, not a huge loss there. I get to see what he switches into before I have to make my decision, and I switch into my Typhlosion, who has Blaze activated now. But he uses Iron Head and kills me, so my loss. My humongous loss. So I send in my Breloom to try and put this to sleep, and I'm hoping for no flinch and no flinch. So yay. I get the Spore off, and it's awesome. So I can now set up a sub and Focus Punch this guy. But I don't set up a sub predicting the switch, and I just go for the direct Focus Punch on his Flygon, and I completely destroy it. because he was probably going to use a U-turn, break my sub, switch into something he didn't care about, and I'd be stuck with no sub again. But I predicted that perfectly, and I took it out. But now I gotta deal with Latios, who is just hanging out there. And I send out my Cyanite to take the hit, and he surfs, which isn't gonna do all that much, considering. And I'm gonna go for close combat, predicting the switch, and I am going to destroy this Jirachi with a stabbed close combat. So, bam, it's done. No problems anymore with Jirachi. And I don't have to worry about the sleep claws now. Then he switches in Scizor, who I have to worry about. So I switch out and send out my Registeel, who could take a bullet punches no problem. Just like, just push it away like nothing. Just like, what are you doing, Scizor? Are you trying to punch me or something? It's nothing. But then he sends out a Celebi again, which I really hate dealing with. I really do. So I just explode. I was trying to take out the Scizor, because that was probably my biggest problem of his team of OU. And unfortunately, I'm not able to kill the Celebi. So, but it's enough though I could take it out with my Scizor and bullet punch it to death. And that's going to end his Celebi's life right there. Thank you. But this is the deciding point of the match. I go for a bullet punch instead of superpower, which was pretty stupid on my part, because now I'm going to lose my Scizor. And this is basically the rest of the match what decides it, because I lost my Scizor, who's my only priority user. And this is basically what decides the rest of the match. So I send in my Brainloom, and this is recorded, but he thought about this for a while. And yeah, he switches out to his Latios as Sleep Potter. And I really should have thought this through. I should have focus punched right now and predicted the switch, taken out his Scizor, and I would have effectively ended this match. But unfortunately, I went for substitute, which he's going to just U-turn out. And here's where I could have redeemed myself right here. I should have used Seed Bomb just to joke around, not kill his Latios, sub up, or do something so that I could kill the Scizor before it switched in and killed me. But he makes some good decisions, and I didn't think it through completely, because he can only switch in that Latios and Scizor so many times with Stealth Rock up. But I kill it, and this is pretty much where the mistakes end, and it's the end of the match, because his Scizor does not have Life Orb. So it's going to bullet punch and kill my Breloom. And it's all up to if my Gallade could survive a bullet punch. And unfortunately, I don't. I just get destroyed by the Scizor. And if I just played this out a little more thoroughly, I might have won. But great game. That was really close. Came down to the wire. And good game. I also want to say that Midnight Moon is open for league battles. So the gyms are open. And if you think you could beat the league and become a Frontier Brain, good luck. See ya.